So we have light at the end of the tunnel where it comes to the Conversation 3 project. You will recall two things. That section over there, which will be considered the eastern section of the project, was completed by S. Jagmohan and Sons, and that has been completed. The western section, which is where we see work going on right now, was to be completed by Kallco from Trinidad. I visited here several times. I'm sure the public is updated that we had concerns with Kallco. I want to officially announce that Kallco has been demobilized and removed from the site. They have settled all of their obligations as it relates to their contract with the government of Guyana. In order to get this work done and move expeditiously, the same contractor who was mobilized on the other part of the project, we, the Ministry, Government of Guyana, has engaged him to complete the unfinished work that Kallco did not do at the same rate that he was working for on the other project. Now, that decision was made, one, because the people have been inconvenienced for a long time. Look like, for example, this is Dennis Street. And this has been dug up, and people have not been able to have access for a long time. Over the last couple of weeks, we've been able to move this all the way forward. The people of Campbellville Housing Scheme, they have been able to have relief because we had to go in immediately once we saw the rains were coming, clean all the drains, and ensure that they didn't flood. Thank God they didn't have flooding. And while S. Jagmohan and Sons is completing this aspect of the work that was left undone by Kallco, the Ministry of Public Works have engaged 9 small contractors to start fixing the boulevard. You know, there's a big distance between the 2 lanes. 2 lanes on the western side, 2 lanes. So we're putting a walkway. We're going to fence it so the kids could come in and do the playing, and the traffic will not be in the way, because you see there's a space, a drain, then the boulevard for safety. We're putting in the lights. We're going to be planting trees. So one of the smaller contractors is bringing in the pipes to be able to water, almost similar like what we did with Lamaha Street. So you'll be able to have this going all the way out. So we are pretty satisfied with the rate of execution that since we have said to Jagmohan, we want you to complete this on these terms and conditions. He has stepped up to the plate, and we're getting that moving. And in as much as we've had a heavy rainy season, the work has still advanced. So while we could have done more within the period since we give him the green light, we have done good work so far, and we want to keep that going.